My story is a story of violence, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up seeing syringes laying around. I remember when I was 7 years old, I remember walking by this 41st and 22nd Avenue. It was abandoned. And I remember catching a older walking by. I'm 7 years old. I'm heading to the mountain rail station to catch the bus. And I looked in. It was my first time seeing a dead body. I guess he was Spanish because he was your complexion, white or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And he was laying there. He was in a suit. And I remember seeing a lot of white stuff on him. You know, I'm from Miami. I knew it was drugs. I knew it was coke. And I seen it, and his body had done swolled up. It had been there for, I guess, maybe a couple days or whatever. I remember looking at it, and I remember walking up on it and seeing the bullet hole through his head, where it went through his head and shit. And I looked around and I was like, I didn't see any money. That's what I walked up on, you know what I mean? I was gonna loot the money, but I didn't know what to do with the drug. And I remember telling one of my homeboys later on about this story when I was in a joint, and my homeboy told me the reason they was doing that back then was they would leave drugs on the scene so the investigation to know this drug related, and it won't get as much respect as, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, everybody on the take back then.